up? It's your boy, ADHD Tard up in here. And I know you're already watching the Avengers Infinity War movie today though, but you know, for us, we got hungry over here, so you know, I kind of want to go home, make something to eat. As you can see, I'm about to make some salmon cakes though, but before this video begins, look, let me just say, rest in peace to Dolores L. Daniels though. That was my grandma. She's the one who actually gave me the knowledge to make salmon cakes in the first place. So, give tribute to her though, because she made the best damn salmon cakes in the world. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't know how to do shit except for cook ramen noodles. So, just go to her grave and just give her some, you know, give her some flowers or something. But let's get to cooking though. Now, as you can see, I got my Popeye the Sailor Man shirt, and I'm not able to like crush the can like he was able to do, and like just like eat the spinach and all that though. But I figured it's the closest thing to a cooking shirt you can get. I mean, he is looking fresh to death with, you know, the arms and stuff like that. Like he just ate spinach, but salmon cakes too? What? No? Come on, Smokey. Salmon cakes. You're a cat, you're supposed to love fish stuff. Well, too bad you can't have any. Alright, on to the cooking. Now, first thing we're going to need is a couple ingredients. So first thing you're going to need is a freaking bowl. One for breading and one for the salmon. A frying pan, of course, because, you know, you just can't make it with your hands. And then just put it on the floor. I use pure canola oil though. I mean, you could use vegetable oil, but you know, it doesn't really matter, you know. Canola oil is just for that extra kick and flavor. Preferably grade A eggs, because those are a lot better. And I only have one egg. Look at that. Now, I would like to use breadcrumbs, but you know, no one in Virginia sells like Columbia crumbs, so I had to stick with good old house laundry because, I mean, it's gonna be a mess, but you know, still, that's all I got. And last but not least, the salmon itself. Now, there's other kinds of salmon like Zest or Pink Flavor, but you know, Double Q is the one I've been using for years, so we're just gonna stick with this one. Reference though, you might want to actually put your like fan like high or low or something like that though, because like this smell is just gonna smoke, especially with, you know, this butter is just extremely flammable. And just turn this off though because it's so distracting. But yeah, definitely put a fan on though, open a window. I mean, that one can't open though, but still. I don't want to get the Popeye mess on me, so you know, sorry, but gotta cover the face. I'm gonna have to put this on. I'm gonna use a white one, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to match. Still. But yeah. Now I'm Chef ADHD. You just want to get your pan over here. Just maybe like a little dab, maybe a, I don't know, 1/3 cup of pure canola oil. Let's see. Get this little bad boy. Hold on, what's that little white speck on there? You don't want any dust on this though, because I'm telling you, we're gonna make some good ass salmon cakes. Alright. Spread that bad boy over. Make sure it spreads out around. Otherwise the flavor's not gonna be able to go everywhere. God damn it, dude, there's so many flies around here. Alright, and if we ever need any more, because like I said, this kind of burns that fast though, so we'll just leave that right there if it needs any more. Right now, what we're going to try to do is get this mix out though, so let me just get this can opener. It's kind of amazing. I can do this with one hand and while recording with the other. Let's get this bad boy open. No, Smokey, it's not for you. Why are you being so nosy? It's just open the can. Nope. Just gonna let this baby preheat, so that way it's ready in time. If you're using a skillet like this or a pan, try to get one of these, so that way you don't burn yourself, because like I said, this is gonna get hot as shit. Like hot fire, like I spit hot fire kind of hot. It's so hard to make a cooking video with one hand, I'm telling you. Alright, time to get mixing. Alright, just already emptied out the can. for the salmon. What I recommend is to take the juice out, because sometimes it won't be as tough to stick together if you have like as much as juice in here. So you guys just kind of like split it up into another cup. I just put it into the can, but yeah, just take it out, and if you need some juice, you can just add it on to it later though. But yeah, just go on mixing it. And if you have chopped onions or lettuce, you can always add that in too, though. I don't really like all that extra stuff in there, but take out the bones though. Definitely take out the bones, because like I said, these things, if you have them in your salmon cakes, they're gonna just like crunch your teeth and fuck them all up. And add a couple juice because it's kind of starting to separate. All right, now you just want to do crack Humpty Dumpty over here on the side. I got some of that yolk on my hands, and that's no yolk. Alright, so just mix that in with the egg. I shouldn't throw away those onions too, because I kind of like having some substance in my salmon. But yeah, 1 egg for 1 can. And have a meat board though, because you know, if you just use a paper plate and put all those in, it's not going to work as good. But alright, so now that it's you know, sticky like that, you can actually start forming patties. If you're gonna use the pan, make sure you have a spatula, that way you can flip it over though, because sometimes these things will like kind of stick too much, and even with the canola oil, it will kind of tend to like stick in there and just split them up, and then you don't want that. You want these salmon cakes to be round, thick, and fluffy though. My grandma used to do that all the time too. Just like pat them down like you're tapping that ass at a strip club. Tap that ass, once you tap that ass. Yeah. Put them like this, and as you can see, you know, make them like flat like that. Ah, here you are. 8 salmon cakes though. Try to make them as thick as I could, press them in. Alright, now we're just going to try to flapjack them into the breading though, because if you try to pick them up with your hands, it will kind of disintegrate as you try to, you know, turn them and flip them though. So just try to use a spatula, something that could get under there and flip them over before you're putting it into the pan. First attempt. Stick. No. Damn it. Okay, let's try off the metal. It'd be so cool if I had like something to stick this under with. There we go. Flapjack them. Make sure it's sturdy so that way the breading is nice and packed. See you, Crisco. Alright, and then we're going to try to flip this bad boy over. It doesn't spread out like that. Okay, try to cover it all in breading though, because if you have any pieces that aren't really covered, you might end up losing some of the salmon altogether. So try to scrape it off too. And try to bang it across the rim, so that way you can lose some breading though, because you don't want too much breading, or it's going to burn. Let me get this. And that's the one of many. Try to shake it up too, so that way you can get some of the canola oil to spread around. I'm not sure why this one tilts forward though. I tried touching this, but it burned my fuck out of my hand. Yeah, but try to get some of it like left and right. Otherwise, it's just, you know, it will burn easy on one side, and then the other side will get messed up. The back, or like the other side, flip side of the salmon cake, look, you know, crisp and brown like this. That's when you want to flip it over though. You don't want to have it too, because like I said, I probably messed up on here a little bit. But yeah, as soon as you do that, I think this one is ready too. Yeah, be careful though, because all this is going to burn you, dude. It's already burned my leg, so yeah, just turn it over when it's golden brown. We're going to do 4 at a time, and then just leave these bad boys over here left. Bad boy's cooking right now, so yeah, like I said earlier, do a flipperoonie hey. There we go. You want to stay back from the dragon, you know what I mean? Back! Back, beast, I say back! These things can burn. Oh, that one's not ready yet, no. A little bit more time. Gotta put too much butter on this. Alright, so we're gonna need some reinforcements for this though, because some of these aren't really coming out the way I should. Oops, super hard. doing this with one hand. Alright, like I said earlier, tilt. Ooh, now this, you know, you might want to have like a cloth though, because it's starting to get to the point where this is hot now. So yeah, just try to hurry up the process. But yeah, these boys looking good. Let's get some light on. Yeah. Look at that sizzle. If I was that pepper guy, I'd be like, but yeah, I'm not doing that with this one, obviously. I'm not going to ruin the salmon cakes like that. Well done. We got to, Jesus, it's starting to burn up as soon as you can see. It didn't really charcoal them, but look at that sizzle. Smoke in here. Might want to open up a window. Shit. Use your apron to freaking get some of that out. This shit is smoky over here. Alright everybody, as you can see, we got fresh, dope salmon cakes over here. Look. I'm telling you, man, The Rock would appreciate this. He loves salmon cakes. I know he does, though. I'm telling you, I could be his cook if I wanted to. But yeah, look at that. That's how you make salmon cakes, though. See, if my grandma was here, she would really appreciate this, though. We used to just cook, eat all this all the time. I mean, have this with some rice. You know, got butter and garlic. Well, that's other snacks, though, and shit like that. But yeah, so that's how you make salmon cakes right here. I bet Corey Ketchum couldn't even do this, though. What inspired me to do this, though, because I saw a video. Let me turn this fan off. Not on the low. Yeah, but what inspired me to make this video is because I saw Corey Ketchum make a video about hot fried chicken. I was like, you know what? I can make salmon cakes. Looks better than his fried chicken. So that's how you do it right there. I'm sorry that Popeye over here didn't really get to shine as much. He didn't really get to pop the can of spinach like he used to. Didn't get to do anything like that. But you know what? If you ever want to see me, you know, make other videos on how to cook something, you know, like that, or you might want me to make you some salmon cakes or whatever, I'll be glad to do that, though. Just all you gotta do is drop a comment, you know, keep hitting that like button, though. Stretch that like button out. Stretch this. And subscribe, and, you know, I'll cook with you guys next time.